Let me put my headset completely on so it doesn't like drain sound out.
It's all good.
Because I have like it leans off sometimes because it feels better, but
There's a grill still on the bar. What a grill.
Yeah, no,
Sweet,
they
I'm no
are
longer a
fucking
grill.
hiding. Those two
Yeah, they're
grills have been
terrifying.
hiding this whole
For
time.
about
No,
2
no, no,
minutes.
I mean there's a grill named Ace in there.
is
Grill confirmed.
My god.
On complete side note, those girls saw
Mark,
everything.
Yeah, they just watched us murder 15 people.
Oh no, they're proud of you though.
They are
And they
so
also
proud of you.
watched a sword shoved through Turt's heart, so...
That's beautiful.
Who was they saw us join the gang earlier.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. He did it! Oh my god!
Man, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay, so is everybody
Did
here?
I hear a Sandy?
Yeah, everyone's. I
I'm
think
here.
everyone's here.
Yeah,
I
looks
think
like,
I'm here, unless the
Yeah,
president
9
of
people.
dimension.
9 people. We're good.
5, 6,
I hope I'm here.
1,
It's
2,
just gonna be a big
5,
problem if
6,
there's not.
7, 8, 9 people in the game. Okay. Senville, is your
Kapow.
mic working? Cool, I have to turn you up a little bit.
Same here. No, actually, you're maxed out.
You are maxed out. Senville, can you bring the mic closer to your voice and speak up a little bit? Say hi, just so I can adjust.
Do the thing.
Do the roar.
Roar!
Meow.
If you're trying to talk Senville, we can't hear you. Could you try again?
More closer.
Yeah, can
Do
you,
the thing.
can you physically move the mic closer to your face? I can see it from here.
For the first time, I want someone to eat their mic.
Deep throated.
Oh my gosh.
I can do it. Can we do it?
I can't reach my mic to my mouth. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
It like
Senville,
it's stuck.
just say one more thing,
I'm
we'll say, and then
out.
we're good to go.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, son.
I didn't hear you.
Good.
Oh.
There we go. I can hear you better now.
Yay. Hi,
Alright.
Sandy.
So, guys, last time we were here was 2 weeks ago, and you guys slaughtered an entire bar full of Red Band ruffians. These guys had made sure to one of their members, and after breaking into the Lion Shield Consensuary, had stolen everything from that store, and they were fucking pissed. The bartender figured out through Jendex's interrogation of Turt, the farting fox, that he was part of the Red Burn gangs and asked you guys to deal with it. Seneville, being the paladin of the light that he is, took it upon himself to take up the cause and led you guys to the stronghold. At the same time, Min had gone to a rather odd place that he found beneath the Testar mansion, and discovered an incredible new power. Weird, but turned into a giant, two-tailed, fox-like creature. After a short period, he joined you in the fray, and together you guys took down the entirety of the Red Band gang that was in this tavern. Just near the end, three of them tried to escape. Four of them tried to escape. Holy shit, you guys took down a lot of them. One of them tried to take off through the urinals, where Glorm smashed him into the ground like a tin can. One of them tried to flee to the north, where Artorius tore him asunder. And two of them tried to flee through the main entrance, where the rest of you decimated them, except for one last one, who did a fighting plea towards Turt, the new initiate. Turt denied him his salvation, thus he took him hostage, and had him at death's edge, until the great Jendex commanded him to drop the Turt, and Wild charged up, leaped, and ripped off his head. While then detecting that this is not the greatest place for him to stay at this point, has taken off, and that's where we're starting off today. You guys have about 3 turns worth of time before anybody gets here. What would you like to do?
Loot for armors.
Turt is still currently unconscious, but he is stabilized.
Armor.
Okay, let's just go off the top. Mori, what would you like to do?
So Turt's unconscious.
Okay, so you're going to be checking out... Oh, wait, sorry, go ahead.
So he's unconscious. Is there anything I could get him up, or?
He would need some sort of healing magic or a medical kit to get him up.
I guess I'll just lift him up and put him on my shoulders.
Okay, so you're hoisting up Turt. Seneville, for this first turn, what do you want to do?
Well, I can heal him.
Do you want to heal Turt? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
So you
I
place
heal
your...
him like 5.
Okay, so you place your hand
Wait,
on
you
the
can?
You place your hand on the Turt's shoulder. The radiant energy flowing through your grasp into his shoulder, and his chest pulses in one foul movement. His eyes look up, just fading from it, and it looks into your blue dragon maw. Turt, what'd you do?
I don't know. Say thanks.
Bewildered, the green fox looks up at you and is like, thanks. Ace, what would you like to do?
Check the guy's body that was holding Turt to Tosh, and yeah, just loot his body.
Okay, so you're mangling through the corpse. You search the corpse, and it is thoroughly fucking destroyed. Wild went apeshit on this corpse. You find a total of 3 bloody coins that were left on this corpse. The weapon's wrecked, the armor's wrecked. He's a bloody pulp.
Yum.
Don't know who to blame for that one.
Gendex,
I think.
what would you like
Wait,
to do?
how many? How
I would
much?
like to look for all the loot.
Okay, so
How much of
you
you?
proceed back into the tavern, and you're going to be able to search through 3 bodies during this. Or do you want to spend your entire time searching bodies?
Why not?
Okay, so you're going to search through 3 bodies during this time. Cat, you are actually back in town. You've woken
Yes, I am.
up from all of this hustle and bustle, and over time had made your way down to the Line Shield Confectionery. The town is gathering. Every single member of this town has gone together into a horde with you along them, and it is marching towards the bar, since that's where the barkeeper said that this group was heading. Is there anything you would like to do while being a part of this mob?
I would be trying to look at for what was going on.
Okay, you see in the distance lights all around the tavern dark, but the tavern lit up. While you were outside, you heard screams from the direction of this tavern, roars of unfathomable magnitude, and a multitude of weird flashing lights that you have never seen before in that general direction.
Which missed everything.
Make a perception check.
All right, perception check.
Yeah.
Little door's perception.
Wait, Jake.
There it is.
How much did Sen heal me?
5 HP. You thought you might have seen some massive movement over there, but it is dark, it is far, and you didn't really see much. All the best you can tell is that definitely some weird shit went down up there, and you know that is the headquarters of the Red Brand's presence here, so you're heading there in post-haste. Wild and Min, what would you guys like to do?
Okay, well at this point, wouldn't I have been out?
This is within 6 seconds of you smashing that corpse.
Okay, can I smell around and see if there's anyone following me? Or is there anyone close by?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception?
Go ahead and make a stealth check, man.
Oh my gosh, this map.
Because you
thing,
were
I hate
hiding
this.
while you were transferring back. I remember that from last session.
I don't do when I'm in kitchen, do I get
You get your dexterity advantage to stealth checks. Just your dexterity modifier added to it.
which in kitchen's dex is 15?
What is your normal dex? You pick the higher one.
It is 12.
So you pick the 15, that's a +2 to dex plus proficiency, so +4 to a d20 roll.
Yes?
Yep, 1d20 +4.
Shit!
Oh, wow.
You don't.
Oh.
You think you're completely alone up here.
Min finally roll something good.
Damn.
That's a perfect roll. Like
That is a
should be-
perfect roll.
That should be.
Okay, so at that
Something
point,
extra.
just because, well, there's no longer at least any threat that's directly next to me, I'll at least revert back to
I
hybrid
want you to
form.
make a will save. Because
Will
you failed,
save.
your last one, and the one before that.
Saving throw, will. What's his wisdom, right?
Yes.
Should we quit fail to balance it?
My luck, yep. It's the same number. It's literally the exact same number.
Okay. You tried it. You've had a bloody battle tonight, and fuck, you loved it. You let out one last loud howl before your mind goes blank, and you charge off north into the woods. You actually roll a 1d4 to see which direction you charge.
I love that because it fits perfectly with a flaw. It's like I'm good at what I do, and I love what I do, and I hate myself for it. That fits perfectly. R1d4, right?
Yep. You
Two.
you run to the north. I was going cardinal on this. So you run to the north as fast as you can with the full fury of the wolf.
So it's 100x movement speed.
I'll get you to do 2 more perception checks later on, but other than that, you were gone. You've gone at least 300 feet into this woods before anything else
Later.
happens. Arcturus, what would you like to do?
Am I still turning back?
You spent the last 2 turns before this event went down turning back. The last turn will be the last turn you need to turn back. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Okay. You go into a familiar mode of mind in which you've done before to revert back. And as the feeling starts to wash over your face and you can kind of feel it breaking, you feel a pulse in your back and a small voice go, "No!" as your form re-stabilizes and you are Shill in your full form.
Facts.
Both transforming monsters are staying as they were. It's not going good.
Spooky scare.
So what would you like to do, Min?
Well-
You have 2 more turns.
What turns to what?
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
2 more turns to what exactly?
Until the main forces of the entire town get there.
Okay, what can I see around me, behind me, in
Go ahead and make a
What
perception
is it?
check.
on like the map and shit?
Yep. Go ahead and make a perception check. You are not familiar with this area.
He's stealthy but blind.
Okay. You saw a giant werewolf that you recognize as Nero at this point howl and charge into the woods to the north. And as you look, the woods are fairly dense. They're not super thick. This is kind of a mountainous / wooded region, but it is decent enough footland, and you know from coming here that there is at least maybe 20 miles of forest, if not more, to the north. About, to the east, there's that tavern, not the tavern, the mansion. To the south is the entire town, and to the west is the entire town.
Mm-hmm. Can I do a smell check? See if I can smell any water nearby, like a river or a stream or something?
You definitely can. Go ahead and make one last perception check.
I get advantage on smell checks, yeah?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Using your, normally you just listen for rivers, but you're like, fuck that, I'm a motherfucking kitsune, and you put your nose up to thing, and you smell the smell of a nice, gentle, but wide spring about 1 mile to the north.
I would like to go there.
Okay. Are you going there at normal speed, or are you bolting there?
Might bolt.
Okay. Then you make your way to that stream. Gendex, over these 3 turns, you have enough time to search over 3 bodies. On one body, you find a short sword, and I want you to make a perception check, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, click. There we go.
perfect timing for what you find. You find one short sword, and where is it? One intact scale mail. Sorry, so yeah, one intact
Yes!
scale mail.
Well, I
Yay!
didn't rip them apart.
With that, you search the other two bodies, and most of these bodies in the general direct area you were in were attacked by the bear, the kitsune, and the werewolf. They are pretty decimated. But on this table right here, you see a pile, and I mean a pile of gold. You approximate it to be between 150 to 250 gold. You're not sure exactly how much. You don't have enough time to count. But there seems to be cards and dice all over that table. You can see that they were kind of in a celebratory mood after making that big run. So, would you like to collect what you find?
Sure.
Okay, so you get a short sword, one intact scale mail. Just as a heads up, a scale mail is 14 AC plus Dex modifier, but has disadvantage on stealth checks.
Okay.
And you scrape it all in, and you find 187 gold.
Holy shit!
187!
You rich fucker.
Yeah.
Making that money.
You'll find as you search the rest of these corpses later, none of them really have any gold on them. They were all in this huge bet.
Amazing.
Conveniently gathered up for you.
Okay, Ike, Glorm, Zarek, and Ace. You have 2 more turns that will overlap with what Gendex was doing.
Good God, I'm rich now.
They might see it in a second, so don't be hasty. Ike, Glorm, Mrjik, and Ace. What do you want to do? Okay, I'm starting off with Glorm. What do you want to do?
Is this am I still bound to the 35 movement, or is this?
You're not bound to. Just tell me what you want to do in this next 2 turns. You're not bound by movement. Don't worry about it.
All right. I'd like to walk over to this lady.
Okay. You walk over to a fairly young lady, and both these ladies are young. They're in their between 18 to 26 range, and she is cowering with her face in the corner, lightly sobbing.
I'd like to try to comfort her.
How?
Fuck.
You wanna fuck her?
Oh, oh my gosh.
But really, how would you like to comfort her?
I guess just like tell her, hey, it's over, it's okay.
Okay. You walk over to her, and you see that she has her hands on her ears, and she's like in a crunch over field position. As you say that, it seems that she's traumatized in her head, and just completely just focused on like rocking back and forth. Your words don't seem to penetrate her psyche at this point. You have one more thing you can do. What would you like to do?
Oh no.
I guess walk over and see what Gendex is doing.
Fuck me instead.
Good.
You see Gendex, and he's looking at this piece of armor, looking at himself, and he's just like, yeah, this will fucking work, and just puts it on like he's done it for years. Click, 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 and there's a little bit of blood, there's a little bit of saliva on it, but he's like, meh, and walks on over and starts counting the gold on the table. That's what you see Gendex doing. Would you like to interact with him?
Sure.
Hi.
Hi. You're gonna split that, right?
I mean, if you want, sure.
Okay. Ike, what would you like to do for these last 2 turns?
I don't know.
You walk in, you see Glorm trying to comfort the lady in black, and you see Gendex sizing up an armor and starting to throw it on. As you walk in, what would you like to do?
I don't know.
Okay, well, go ahead and make a perception check.
There you go, there's the 11.
Oh, okay. You notice the lady in black cowering in the corner. You see a lady in white hiding behind whatchamacallit, a fireplace. You see an upstairs that nobody's really gone up into. You see a pile of gold on the table, a large amount, and you see multiple dead bodies, and you can hear just faintly a really poorly cooking pot in the kitchen.
Did nobody touch the gold on the table?
Nobody's got into it yet, but you can tell that Gendex and Glorm have seen it. I swear the party's going to fight themselves right now and kill themselves. Done. What would you like to do,
I
Ike?
go to it.
Okay, as your first action, you go to the gold. What would you like to do for the last part, in which Glorm and Gendex will be joining you, if you're doing anything with the gold?
I don't know.
Okay, you see Glorm and Gendex. You see Seneville walk into the room, eyes glance and lock on the gold, walk over to it, and just stare at it.
Money, money, money!
Fucking dragon.
Seneville, yeah, no, you can see the glint of the chromatic dragon sparkle in Ike's eyes as a conflict in the mind comes where you're a paladin, but gold. You're a paladin, but gold. And then you see it pick it up a handful, put it in a pocket, and just walk off. Ike pocketed 80 of the gold that was in there, and then just went upstairs. Didn't even interact with you. Just looked back, looked back, grabbed a handful, and started walking upstairs. Ace and Razorwick, what would you guys like to do?
Can I go inside the house and make a perception check?
You can definitely do that.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna do that too.
Okay, go ahead. You notice that there's about 107 gold on the table, and all the rest of the things I described. But you also notice that underneath this table back here, there seems to be a couple weapons tied underneath the table. Seneville, you see upstairs about 8 rooms, and the rooms are just all the doors are shut. It's a hallway.
Well, back to me. Can I look at the weapons underneath the table?
Sure, go ahead. Walk on over there. Okay, so you look underneath, and there seems to be 6 daggers, all strapped to the bottom of this table. Seems to be that this is where the majority of the higher ups, they would have meetings, and there's weapons there just in case things don't go right.
Wasn't the table that Sen smashed? when she
Yes,
burst-
that's why he could see the daggers. Do you want to make an investigation check?
Can you repeat that?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Oh, what the f*** did
Ow!
that sound?
Ow!
Ow, who did that?
Ow.
You get down on all 4s, and you can see that every table in this bar has that, but all of them are removed except for the ones back at this table because Sen smashed it. And the rest of the ones were grabbed by the ruffians when they went to attack.
Okay.
Sen, this is the last thing you do. You kick open the door, and you find a bedroom. It is a bedroom. There's a bed, a dresser, and it looks completely unused, which is odd, because this is supposed to be their base. Razorek, what do you want to do?
I just did a perceptions check.
Yes, and you did a 20. You see everything that I described, including the weapons.
Okay. Guess I could go see what is happening at the table gold thingy.
Okay, you walk over to this table of gold, and this time Glorm and Gendex are staring at you intently, because Ike had just pounded a fist of it and walked off, and they didn't do shit. Didn't say anything to Ike or anything. So they're staring at you intently. You see 107 gold on the table.
Oh my god. I could start a war.
Who's gonna get all the gold?
I mean, I guess I'd look at them and like take a fist of gold and go away.
Fuck it, I'm taking the rest of the gold. If this is the way, if people are just gonna get away with this, I'm fucking doing it.
They get away with this if you let them get away with this. So,
So you can just go and stab him if you really
Turt,
want.
go ahead and roll a sleight of hands check. Gendex, go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Oh shit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check, Jen.
I'm trying to find the thing.
Do the
I think
thing.
it's so tiny.
This is how fast you're reacting it to Turt walking up and
This
taking it
thing?
as. Okay. So Turt walks over and you see his hand just go boom, boom, and he just starts walking off. It was so fast. And you look at Turt and then you look back and the gold has sufficiently shrunk. You see another hand just about to go full boom, and you put your entire body over it. So it's like, dude. So Turt, you successfully in one shot grab 50 gold.
Yay!
Gendex
You
and
really
Norm,
think after all this trouble you deserve that?
Hmm.
I mean, you let a bunch of ruffians rob an entire armory, and then you're just gonna take the gold?
I mean, I don't deserve it, but I can't take it.
Well, maybe, we all fought
true
just as
chaotic.
hard. Maybe we should
The
split it up between us.
Still remember, take all the gold at the mine.
What?
He said he still
That
remembers you
was-
taking all the gold of mine.
Nobody asked for it back, and it was only like 20 gold.
It is 50 gold.
Yes, and 27 of it was mine.
Well, I took what I wanted. I just walk away.
I tell
Okay.
Turt to put it back.
Glorm tells you to put it back as you try to walk away.
I mean, yeah.
Womp. Ted is unconscious.
No,
Hey!
Jason, you just crack him on the back of the head with your mace. It's like, down, boy!
Hey,
Kurt,
that's
you are
fun.
currently where I've placed you. That is your position right now compared to Gendex and Glorm. What would you like to do?
Where?
You are right here. I think if I hit Alt click, it brings every. Is it Control click? Nope. Tab click. Nope. That is definitely not the button. Shift click.
What does it do?
Actually, I don't even know what button it is to do the little blink thing.
Whatever.
Hold down.
Anyway, Turt, you were right there in the bar. They've Gendex says that it doesn't belong to you. Glorm says put it back. What do you want to do?
I did it.
Just start the war. I need to take the gold.
You do? Okay. So how are you going to take it?
I now already took it.
Wait, what?
I already take it.
Yeah, you have the 50 gold. They're telling you to put it back. What do you want to do?
Oh my god. I mean, I'm not putting it back.
Okay, so you're
I
not
don't-
putting it back? Turt
I'm not
turns
putting
around
it
at you, puts his hands on his hips defiantly.
I'm thinking of something, but I'm gonna die by glass.
You just saved your life.
If you want to run and jump through the glass, go for it.
No!
You will not. Okay, both those windows are completely smashed open. You will not take glass damage.
It's something worse.
Unless you get a crit fail at acrobatics.
I'm gonna, like, fail and jump in the wood, something like that.
You can move up to 90 feet in a turn.
I mean, right now, I'm
Now,
just putting
just-
it back.
Just for your knowledge, you have no idea where Arturius is. You know only where Wild Nero went because he howled loudly in the north section of the woods. But you don't know where Ike is
I'm
currently.
not gonna stay here for a moment.
So you see Razorrick walk more towards the window and not put the gold back.
This is mine.
Whoops, I'm gonna go grab him.
I
This
walk
is
towards
fine.
him with my hammer in both hands.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I want you guys. I want you three to roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
While this is all happening, can I go upstairs
You definitely
No.
can.
and just
Well, like,
go into one of the rooms
I
that
need a
wasn't opened
fucking
by Sunny?
pencil for this.
Did it send?
Yeah, I see. I see 24
Okay.
Mori, 14 for Phoenix.
Okay, it said it couldn't. There was no valid token, so it couldn't send or whatever.
Oh yes, you get 20. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, cat.
So,
I hate my life.
okay, so turn order is Amori, Jen, then Turt, as expected.
Oh
Now,
boy, this is
remember,
gonna be good.
just as a heads up, you guys are not level 3 yet. You need to take a long rest before you hit level 3. Okay? So you still have all your resources from last session drained. So 20, 14, 5. Alright, but it's still within the hour, so Jindex, your hex is still active. Alright, so Amori,
Fucking
you're
kill
first.
him.
All right. All right. So I guess I only have 30 movement, 35.
Sorry,
Be
accidentally grabbed you.
You die again.
there.
I
All
need
right.
to remove that first. There you go.
There.
Glorm approaches you, mace in both hands. Pound, boom, boom, boom. His boots echoing in the now empty bar towards you, Razoric.
Are you sure you don't want to put the gold back?
I can't anymore.
You could.
Is
It's
there
not
anything?
too late.
Is
Oh
there
my
any?
God.
Chop
This
it
is
and
hilarious.
run.
Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn, Glorm?
I turn to him and say, it's not too late to put it back.
As he takes the hammer, smacking it in one hand as he says it. All right, Jendex, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna follow,
Oh wow.
Behind him
but
menacing.
like,
Oh shit!
what?
Oh.
Oh, D&D's canceled. I'm sorry, guys.
What?
D&D's canceled. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
It's
What the fuck?
completely
Senville's,
understandable.
somebody she knows just died.
I'm so sorry for y'all's loss.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
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 Have to go.